Let's all rise to sing our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the broken straggler, the one bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. The date is wrong. I just looked at it. Forgot to do this. It's supposed to be Tuesday, the 2nd, May 2nd, episode 2418. 18 days after the thing, you know that thing, 2400. Tuesday. It's a good day today. I'm feeling alive and refreshed. How am I? Alive and refreshed and active and ready to go today. Well, maybe. I thought I was until I realized that I didn't put the date on correctly. And now I'm not so sure about how refreshed I was. I'm questioning my refreshedness. I thought I was more refreshed than I was. What are we gonna do today? Another hour of television. You know, I had to rush over here in a bit because I have something to do in an hour, and I was like, oh, gotta start getting here. Gotta go. And I sit down and I think, okay, go, start the show, because I have to start and I have to leave in an hour, so it's like I can hurry everything up until we start. So I've been in this kind of going fast mode, trying to get things going so that I could do the show and then leave right after the show and then go do something else. But now that I've come and sat down, I'm like, wow, now what are we going to do? You have this hour and like, oh, I only have this much time, because you just think about what you're going to do after. And then, like, I got to start just because I got to leave. So, you know, and I plan things, you know, an extra hour before. And then I'm like, hurry, and then sit down, and then you think, well, that was we hurried up to do this, and now we're here. And you can't hurry this. This is a timed event. It goes for the hour, so like, we're gonna say more things. If we say more things, then we'll get through, and you'll fulfill your obligations, your commitments faster, but it's the same amount of time that we were going to commit to the future in the future, too. And here we are now. It's a good day, though. It's a nice day. It's the daytime. I'm going to look outside. Whoa, that's not outside. Outside's over here. Kind of. It's dark, though. Why is it so dark? Oh, it's too light, actually. It's light, not dark. There we go. Okay, now we can see outside. It was too light for inside, or that's the sun, though. You can see the sun outside. You can see some some life and things that are happening out there. Look at those trees and that stuff. Maybe we can I can get myself in the I can get this going up here, and then I can hide in or get myself in the darkness if I can get this going correctly. I think I can do it like this. Maybe not. There we go. Here I am, and see, I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark spots, and then it's like, hey, look, there's outside, and this is inside, and that's outside right over here. Wow, isn't that nice outside? Remember the daytime? Remember what it's like during the daytime? Viewers, are you watching this? It's probably nighttime. Sometimes I wait for the sun to go down. When is it going to be nighttime? It's been daytime all day. I want a night. I want the night to begin. And maybe it has for you, viewers. You're at night. I'm in the day. I got some food here, but what am I going to eat? How am I going to eat this food while saying things? It's kind of a daily. It's a daily occurrence, like the program. I do this every day. I can't eat and talk at the same time every day. When we'll learn either how to do it or how to not do it. Like when you have a struggle and you want to do things, but it's a struggle, you either have to learn how to cope or how to quit. And I guess I'm going the cope route because I don't see myself quitting eating anytime soon. How much time do I have to eat? Other people, you eat whenever you feel like it, but I like to eat here. I'm sitting down for a while. I'm gonna be here talking for the hour, so I might as well get a meal in while I can. Also, it's like I have such a important time. Got to get this going. I was running around a little bit, but I didn't start till later too. If I just got out of, maybe you do this at home, viewers. You sit in until you have to be in a hurry. I lounge for as long as I can, and they're like, "Oh, better stop lounging." And then I only give myself the shortest amount of possible time to go. But really, I should have given myself an extra 10 minutes or something. But at least I'm giving myself a bit of extra time, not like sometimes when everybody's constantly late. I'm just constantly on the ball, on the edge, and it's better than being slightly late all the time, but I'm just constantly in a hurry to be right on time all the time because of the lounging time. But really, you should be like, oh, I'm going to give myself an extra 20, half hour for lounging to then you can lounge in the middle. But I'm not going to learn to lounge and how to like negotiate lounging and going time. Look at this one, it's nice. Let's check the messages. Let's get to the phones. The yellow fellow tried to call us. We'll call yellow fellow. Somebody else? Oh, Freddie. Missed call from Freddie. Let's call Freddie, the producer. And then we'll call yellow fellow. Ring a ding, Freddie. Ring a ding dong. You've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now. Just leave me a nice message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Fred. Thanks for being here. You can call us back if you have about 45 minutes. How are you? Have TCTV. How's the production then? Have you given any more thought about the being blind versus eating? I guess question or philosophical thought process yet? I was talking about it yesterday about being blind versus putting things in your mouth, and I'm still thinking about it now. I might be on this one for a while. It's a good question. And I've also only got to ask Dan on the phone about it, so only one set of two, including me, set of answers to this question. So maybe we can get at least a couple, and then maybe I'll stop thinking about it. But if you don't remember what it was yesterday, I was saying, would you rather be mostly blind? You could maybe barely get around. You couldn't see much, but you could eat. Maybe even food was a little bit better. Or you have physical wisdom, but you'll have to eat through a tube, and you can no longer talk. I guess you can't talk anymore. You can't eat and you can't talk, but you can see really well. You have no mouth. You can't enjoy. Just can't enjoy life as much. But you have eyes, so you can interact, and you can dodge, and you can avoid conflict, and you can continue in your own space. And maybe the food thing is like more other people's space, because you don't need to, like, seeing is more in your own mind, and eating is in your mouth and stuff. That's more of like a communication process. So it's got many levels about the question of what you can think about eating food or being able to see. And it's just in this scenario, you can only have these two choices about being blind or seeing. Maybe it's like a picking or choosing, and it's kind of how it is already. It's like you want to eat food, or you want to be buff, or svelte. You want to get svelte, or you want to eat food. So you can get kind of strong, I guess, while eating food.
Goodbye.
I would say you can get a little svelte though. Well, somebody's here. It's Bird. Hey, Bird. Hey, can you grab some drinks out of the fridge while you're there? Yeah, you gotta put some stuff out of the way. The studio is a bit of a mess. I'll take one of those berry water things. You want one? Yeah. Thank you. Here comes Bird. If we can find the other mic. I don't know if I can just like... Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear the other mic kicking around somewhere. Here it is. It's buried under all this food. Oh, no! Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Uh-oh. Oh, most of it's in this bag. Here, oh, do something about this. Oh, the hot sauce is mostly in the bag. I gotta put it into another bag. Here, that bag. There's a bag. Oh, no, it's got popcorn in it. Oh, that bag. What's in there? Is anything good to keep in this bag? No. No, this is garbage. I gotta tidy up in here a little bit. It's getting crazy. You know how it gets crazy and then it just adds onto itself? Like once you're already in a...
Yeah.
Like once you're already living in a pile, it's very easy to continue to
yeah.
Just...
It's like dominoes, you know?
Yeah.
Cascading. Chain reaction.
Oh, here. We gotta move this stuff for you to have a spot to sit.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You had a bit of a sauce emergency there.
Yeah, that was... I unburied the sauce, and oh, maybe I should have left the pile. You can't see the piles; they're below the camera view. But if you look down here, don't look because there's a
sauce disaster.
Yeah, kind of a disaster.
It smells good though. It's good smelling chili sauce.
Yeah, I was gonna eat it, but instead I had to pick it up off the ground because I almost dropped it. Hey, Bird, would you rather have really good vision, but you have no mouth, and you have to eat through a tube, and you can't really talk? So like, or your vision is very poor, and you can enjoy food maybe even a little bit more than normal?
Probably the food, because my vision is already pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But what if
I have, you can always get glasses if you have bad vision.
Yeah, well, it's like...
Beyond that point, it's like...
Yeah.
Like you're blind.
Yeah, you're like mostly blind.
Like you have to tell the bus driver what stop you want.
Yeah, but you can like maybe see like objects. Like you're not gonna... You can still walk down the street. But...
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little difficult.
Oh yeah, this mic got dipped in the sauce.
Oh, no. Oh, that's really gross.
It's all right. Nah, it's fine.
It's spicy. Fine. You don't want to wipe it?
I'll just be careful. I'll try not to lick it.
At least wipe it. Oh, there's going to be it's a spicy mic now. Oh, that's kind of weird. How does it smell? Chili sauce? Like chili sauce?
Smells good.
I'm
just not going to stick it in my mouth, though.
You want the spicy mic? Well,
chili sauce, picked up some stuff from the floor, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with that.
It's the spicy mic. No. That's gross. That's too bad. I got to pick up some things. How are you?
Happy to be here in the studio with you.
All right,
on television. It's very exciting. In general, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Just okay, huh?
Yeah.
Could be better?
Could be better. Could be getting a little more exercise, probably. And, but, other than that, mostly okay.
You've been getting some exercise?
Yeah, I've been getting some, a little bit more with the, onslaught of spring.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I've been thinking about, maybe trying to get a bike ride in or doing some more walking.
Yeah.
Daily, more on the daily. Because right now it's like maybe once a week. That's not enough. It needs to be pretty much every other day at the minimum. Maybe daily is better.
I think daily at least a little bit.
For low level exercise like walking.
Yeah, just gotta walk around the block.
Yeah, like 10 or 15, maybe 20 minutes of walking. It does the body good.
There's no room right here, but I sometimes think that we should add an exercise regimen into the program.
Yeah, that'd be good. Instead of the dice game, finger push-ups maybe, or...
Oh yeah, when was the last time you were here? We haven't been playing the dice game.
Yeah, no, it's been over a month since that, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, good riddance to the dice game. Gambling is a sin.
Yeah.
It's a vice and a sin, and it's bad, and it's one of the reasons why there is violence in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're trying to... I mean, earning things without merit is just... it's like stealing or anything else, and you just want more possessions without having to put in the effort to get them.
Yeah, meritocracy is idealistic.
And it's also like undermining the values of capitalism.
Yeah, like work, hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like how much is a dollar worth if you can just win it back?
Yep. Pretty much.
Should be gambling. I think maybe it should be like drugs or anything else, and maybe more illegal. Like,
yeah,
we're not allowed to just like gamble people or something, but it'll be like,
yeah,
if you can just set up bets at home or a casino at home, and you just like have the odds more in your favor than not.
I think you can do that now with the internet. I don't know what the rules are, but
just set up gambling rings.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because when you play, you sit down and play a slot machine. I personally have no idea about the numbers. Yeah. And I'm sure if the game said like, come down and sit on this chance, 1 in 25 times you'll maybe win or something, I would be like, whoa, no, I don't want to do that. But if it's just like ding, 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 come down, play for fun.
Bright colors, like stars and cherries and...
Yeah. So if you could just like gamble, you get other people to gamble and do what they're doing, and like they have, like I guess they have buffets and all this other stuff to get you to go.
Yep. Sometimes I think they even walk around with free alcoholic beverages.
Mm-hmm. I know. In Oregon, I heard that they have those machines that are basically slot machines, but they're like the lotto, and they have them like everywhere.
Uh-huh.
But we have them too. We have them in the
convenience stores.
Yeah, the government-run scratch ticket games.
Yep. Yeah, but all the proceeds from that goes toward schools, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure if we should be giving money to schools. I don't believe.
You don't believe in education.
Well, I don't believe in the education system that we have developed, because who's saying what's right or wrong in the system? And
maybe you should be on the school board.
Yeah. Well, I would say.
And then you could say, what would you say should be good? Would be good to focus on? Are you an arts person? Arts, music?
I like that stuff, but
sculpture.
I like arts and sculpture and stuff, but I definitely don't believe that stuff should be funded by the government. The arts programs and people.
So no arts in schools.
Well, yeah.
What about physical education? What about sports and?
I think that our school system right now is almost a glorified babysitting system, where you're like, I guess you need somewhere to send your kids because adults need to continue to work.
What would make it better?
Do
you think?
For schools?
Yeah.
If they ran, if maybe you could choose your school, and instead of going to this public school where you don't think about where you're sending your kids, I
think a lot of places you can. I mean, I think high school kids can like do vocational, like technical school starting in like their junior year as well.
Yeah, if they want to, but it's just set up in a way that it's so easy to just go to school. You say, kid, you're going to school. I think this is kind of what happened to me. I don't think there's maybe all these options, potential options, but then you just say you're going to go to school because that seems like the thing. So maybe it's more of a society like belief system than an actual government thing. But you just say like, okay, going to school, whatever. You're at school now. Instead of like trying to do this other stuff, and maybe it should be more individual, but that would cost money too, and maybe I guess privatized, because the government, I don't know how much money we're spending on there, but also I think we're sending all these government officials around to they're traveling or something. And like the higher up people, they're traveling around to go to these conferences and to learn and there's so many systems. And you don't even know. And if everybody lived more as frugal as the most poor people, in their jobs, and they could do it. But everybody wants to get the most out of their own jobs. So when you have a government job, you're trying to squeeze as much coin out of your job as you can, even though you're working for public things. Maybe they could have an incentive to spend less money. Give them more money personally to spend less money on their actual projects. But they always want to do that. They always want to spend money on their projects or on themselves, going traveling and everything. And all these people, there's so many superintendents and secretaries.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about the Trump travel?
Yeah. That's horrible. He's not paying a lot of that himself?
Is it very horrible?
He's not taking his salary though, right?
No, but his travel is costing like 10 or 20 times more than his salary.
But I'm sure he's...
Or 100 times more.
He's putting a lot of money into the government too, though, isn't he? He's not paying for himself?
No, the government is subsidizing his travel.
After all these things, I don't know what to believe anymore, because I know that the even though I don't think that he's doing the best job, it's hard to know what.
I heard it cost $24 million
It's hard
for him to travel so far.
It's hard to know what's real because of the bias of the media, and not saying that I'm trying to defend him. Like he's always saying, like, what did he say? Fake news all the time. But
sounds hysterical to me.
They already don't like him. Like people don't like him for sure. So after you already declare that you don't like him and that you call him a Nazi or whatever, other stuff like that, and get too far up in it, it's hard to believe anything that anybody's saying. I don't even know what's real anymore as far as that stuff goes.
Yeah, I think you're probably in the majority there.
About what's real.
What the heck?
No. What's going on with that stuff?
It's definitely not. It doesn't seem like he is approaching the common interest.
Do we even need a president? Why
Maybe
do
not.
It's kind of a figurehead. It's like a king almost.
Yep. Maybe the states should secede from the union.
Yeah, okay, got a Cascadia.
Each state should be its own nation.
Yeah.
Like Europe, kind of.
Well, Europe,
that's kind of the way it is in Europe.
Europe is actually almost more like the U.S. and moving towards.
Right. Well, they have the common currency now.
Yeah, so they're moving. It's like Europe is like the United Europe States almost now, and all those countries that used to be countries are becoming almost state-like.
United States of Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of like a federal system when you get that common currency.
I think maybe even way back, before, in like 17.
But I think
70.
Germany and France are considering exiting from the EU.
Really?
Britain recently did.
They did?
Yeah.
They're gone? They left it?
Yeah, I believe so. And nobody knows really what's going to happen because sometimes the effects are, not readily apparent for some time.
I didn't know they did that.
Like damaged trading relationships because of difficulty with, exchanging currencies and different values and stuff like that. It can affect jobs, manufacturing. Some of the manufacturing companies might leave an area, depending on tariffs and export.
They went
rules.
back to the pound, I guess? Or did they leave the pound for a while and they're in the euro?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't know.
Because that's like a pretty... I don't
know the details.
You think of euro, or you think of Britain, you think, pounds.
Oh, yeah. Like, the pound is always like the strongest currency out there for some reason, Also, like, Greenwich Mean Time is like the universal standard, right? That's universal time. So everybody's based on Greenwich, England.
So maybe they moved to the pound, or they moved to the dollar and then went back to the pound, though.
Yeah, they're kind of the center of the universe as far as modern civilization.
I didn't know that they left. They weren't there for very long then, really. Probably only.
Oh, I think that's been since
years.
the 1700s or 1800s.
Oh, but they didn't stay in the Union for very long.
No, I don't know. I mean, they just feel like they're special and they need to be separate. Which they may be right. That's how we feel right here on the West Coast, right? We don't want to be part of this, but we're kind of like separating. Again, it would be like we're a small state within England saying, screw you guys, we don't want to be part of that crap.
Yeah. But if we separated from them, we wouldn't have a say in what happens over there anymore.
Yeah, over in D.C.?
Yeah, like we do anyway.
Well, the thing is, it's not going to happen because of the military. I mean, ultimately, that's...
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of military over here.
Got a lot of military installations in Washington State and California.
Yeah.
Probably some in Oregon, too. But, it's like Washington and California are big military states.
Maybe instead of seceding entirely, we should just focus on legal independence.
Yeah.
Which I think we are doing in a way.
Yeah,
so
strengthen the state.
you
know, state rights and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump might be for that. I mean, that might be something he supports. It seems like he would.
I think that's kind of
maybe.
That's one thing I don't understand about the party system is that it's like kind of right wing, like regular thinking is states' rights, but then also federalism at the same time. It's like they have both like boxes. If you're like, are you going to be a left winger or a right winger or whatever? And I think both the boxes of states' rights and federal, like more federalism, are both within the box of the right wing thing.
Yeah, I think the Democrats are quite federalistic as well. Yeah. Generally, I mean, you know, big government, the Federal Insurance Commission, that definitely does a lot for security, Social Security, and you know.
I'm a less government and more states, because how are they making so much? Like, why do you need to make such broad decisions? Everybody needs to be able to make their own decisions locally. Because definitely what makes sense on the East Coast and all we have so many regions, basically like countries in Europe, we're so far away and have different values and
in terms of environmental protection. Yeah. It's probably good to have, you know, multiple layers, including a federal layer of protection.
I don't think I think it all needs to be local. There's no reason to have this giant federal thing, because then there's so many. Since everything is doubled up, like if you have your state, you have all your local things, and then you have all your state things, and then you have all your federal things, and all these people have jurisdiction over the same area, and each of them becomes more broad as you grow. And why do you need so many people doing the same thing?
Yeah, it creates a lot of jobs. You know, having all that government, it's a lot of jobs.
Too many jobs.
Too many jobs.
I don't want.
Shouldn't everybody have a job?
Yeah, but the government should not be the place to have those jobs, because who's paying these people? Like the people who aren't in the government?
I don't know. I mean, in a way, the government is makes its own money, right? It can.
Yeah. If they weren't there, but I guess it's money versus resources. If they weren't there, if all those government jobs weren't there, then all these people would be supposedly creating their own businesses, private businesses, maybe doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like if they tried to make money, you know, protecting the parks and stuff instead of the government doing it.
Yeah, that might be true.
I want to call Yellowfellow because he called us and then we didn't call him back yet. I'm going to ask Yellowfellow about the eyes versus mouth question. Would you rather eat or be blind?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, vision is like the most advanced sense.
Hello.
Yeah. And mouth is just like worms and stuff.
Tasting is like I've heard that the sense of smell is the least advanced.
Yeah.
Since I would guess touch. I mean, you'd think that touch would be even less advanced than smell, but I don't know.
No, but I think like bacteria and worms and stuff, they kind of smell. That's just like sensing your environment through chemicals.
Well, worms would also feel vibrations and stuff too, wouldn't they? And feeling.
Smelling is just like picking up whatever. Hey, LFO, it's the program. We're on TV. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you two? Doing?
Real good. Where are you? It's loud.
It's live?
Loud.
Loud?
Yeah.
Oh, where I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm picking up some burgers for people right now.
What kind of burgers?
Bacon burger and some Cajun fries.
You smell? You ever want to eat that burger? Bacon?
Nah.
It doesn't smell good to you?
Nah. I'm eating mostly vegan now.
Really?
Yeah.
What's mostly? Were you cheating sometimes?
I eat dairy.
What?
I'll eat dairy sometimes.
So, oh yeah, okay. Hey, would you rather be mostly blind and be able to eat things and taste them very well, or have good vision but not be able to use your mouth?
I'd rather be able to eat milk and have no vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like milk?
I'm eating really good peanuts right now.
Peanuts?
Yeah, they have complimentary peanuts here.
What, Five Guys?
Yeah.
I've been
You
there.
guys have Five Guys over there?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I like Five Guys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, what can
Why
you...
is the show so early today?
That's how our schedule worked out.
Gee whiz. What do you know about that?
What do you
Somebody
eat?
there?
What do you... Yeah, Bird's here.
Bird?
Hey, yellow fella.
Bird?
Hey.
What's the word?
Oh, just chilling,
Do you know...
hanging out.
Do you know Bird?
Yeah, we go way back.
Yeah. What do you... What's
Okay,
that? What?
I have to go. I have to deliver food now.
Okay, bye.
I love you.
I love you. Oh, that's nice to hear. That's good. That's nice. That's nice to hear, yellow fella. Thank you. Oh, I wonder if I'm stepping on these bags. I really got to clean up in here. Tomorrow, I think Supper Club said they're going to be here because...
Oh, good.
They haven't been sending me messages on the internet, but they haven't been calling the show. And
Yellow's voice does sound familiar.
you think he's actually somebody local and he's just making the whole Philadelphia thing up and it's totally a joke?
I don't know.
Or is it familiar because you've talked to him in the past?
Either or else he just has a voice similar to someone I know.
I don't think... I think he's actually a person living in Philadelphia riding his bike into restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because it would be so elaborate. The story would be too elaborate to believe to me.
Yeah. It's true.
Hey,
Supper Club, that's a band. So you're going to have a band here in the studio?
Yeah. I gotta move some
It's
stuff.
going to be great. Hey, when are they picking up these tapes?
What tapes?
The Star Trek tapes.
Oh, I don't know. They're supposed to pick them up a long time ago.
Those are nice.
You want them?
I don't have a VCR, but I kind of do.
You want a VCR?
I guess I could get a VCR and a TV at Goodwill for like $10, right?
Yeah. You're gonna take these tapes. It'd be a lift of burden for me. I feel like I'm storing them for somebody else right now.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna record we're gonna record the message from the past. We're still doing this. Remember this? We can see the last time you were here. It's on this tape now. All right, here we go. Moving this thing down, and then we're gonna see. Yeah, turn your phone off. Can you power when was the last time you powered your phone off? Try it out.
Last night, actually, I just had an incoming call and I sent a text message, custom message.
Yeah.
To decline. So
all right, here we go.
I was trying to be less rude.
Hi, future.
Hello.
It's us, the past.
Hello, is that you, future?
Look, Bird's back here.
Future, well, it's so nice to see you.
It's Tuesday.
How are you doing?
Episode 2418. What's it like in the future? Do you have self-driving cars?
I hope you're doing very well.
Do you have world peace and federal separation?
Yeah, separation of powers, church and state.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You want to see the last time you were here?
Sure.
You could try to find it. Up here. Oh! Ah! Oh, I spilled.
Uh-oh, another sauce.
No, this time it's seltzer water, but seltzer water cleans.
Oh, yeah, that's a cleaning agent, so
Now,
that's good. You're
now everything's
it's balanced.
now everything's gonna be clean and
Yeah,
also have a slight berry smell.
yeah.
It's a good thing. I should
It's
just
a sweet smell.
every time I open one of these drinks, I should just crack one open, fling it around
Natural flavor.
like this.
Yeah, you should. You should definitely fling your sparkling beverage around the room.
Yeah, every time I open a new one. I don't know how far back. When was the last time you think you were here?
A couple weeks about last week.
A couple of weeks. It might be a while.
5 to 10 days, something like that.
Might be a while before we find you. I'm just rewinding right now.
Okay.
This is Sunday. Today is
Oh,
Tuesday.
we're watching time in reverse.
This is Monday. Oh, no, Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay. And the next,
Monday, Sunday, Saturday,
Friday.
Friday.
what day do you
Happy
think?
days.
What day do you think you were here last? Just to see if you can be accurate or not.
It was probably a Sunday.
Oh, really?
I'm
Okay.
thinking, but I could be wrong.
This is Thursday,
Thursday,
and then next is going to be Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I'm thinking about the days in the reverse.
Maybe it was me on Wednesday. I don't think so though. It's
Nope.
probably
Wednesday.
could have been Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday seemed to be one of the more popular days for me recently.
That's like today.
Yeah, it could have been Friday though
Oh,
too.
this is Tuesday.
Hopefully it's within that 5 to 10 day frame that I suspect.
This is Tuesday. Next is Monday. This is over a week ago now. This is Tuesday.
Suspicion.
Yeah.
There it is, Tuesday. It's official. And then next is going to be Monday. Whoa.
Oh,
Hey,
you're still not there.
there. So it has been full
Over a week.
8-9 days.
Yeah. You think it was
Is
Sunday?
this- There's Monday. I do think it was Sunday.
I got
What
curry.
you eating there?
Curry.
Oh. Yum.
Oh, there you are.
There it is, Sunday. Woo!
You had a salad.
Sundays, Tuesdays.
Do you remember that salad?
Yes, I do.
I wonder if that
It's pretty good.
is that bag still over here?
Probably. What bag was that?
Bye.
Red Lobster from my grandmother. Gave me that bag. I think she went to Red Lobster.
Future, don't be sorry.
Can you hear this?
Be happy. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Hi, future. It's us, the past.
Hey, future, how you doing? Hope you're better than we are now. Yeah.
I think I am.
Probably
Sunday,
am. Yeah, I'm having a good day.
April 23rd. And yeah, hi, Bird.
Hey, Kendrick.
It's the day after Earth Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The message from the past is kind of like its own little program within the program where we record this minute segment or something, and then we don't know what we're gonna say on it. I haven't developed a
You don't need to develop
system,
anything.
and I don't know if I should. Maybe I should keep it loose like this.
Yeah, keep it loose.
We're being loose, and we're
Yeah.
saying hello to the future. Remember the past?
I do.
Remember when we were young?
That
Remember
was-
when we were so young?
Oh, that was
and,
nice.
Yeah.
The world was our oyster.
The good old days.
And in the future, you're losing
Yeah.
more time of your life.
Yeah.
You get older, you become disillusioned.
I'm so disillusioned.
You
Yeah.
Are you illusioned?
Bitter.
Maybe
I think we were
watch
disillusioned today.
this. All right. Bye, future.
Bye.
Disillusioned to the grandiosity of the universe.
Again.
And like the over grandiosity of just our. Of
The universe is grand.
The universe is grand, and we've made I feel like society too grand.
Life is grand.
We gotta step back.
Yeah, we gotta step back and start eating local.
I think.
And
yeah.
everybody should ride their bikes everywhere.
Yeah.
No more cars. Just horses and bikes. Dirt roads. And
Remember,
organic farms.
like in the past, before communication and technology and stuff, everybody lived in their own little world, and I guess there was a government,
yeah.
but it must have been so foreign. Like, what was the government even doing back then when you couldn't communicate directly with everybody all the time?
Yeah.
Like, maybe the government would do things and you would never know about it unless you paid attention. I don't pay attention, maybe on purpose, but I still end up hearing a lot about this stuff. Maybe it's because of the program, but also it's just everywhere.
You like to keep your head stuck in the sand.
It's hard though. It's like there's constantly all these news media outlets trying to dig me up. I say, let me be. I'm living in the sand, please. And then they, no, you're not. I'm digging your head out of the ground and forcing you to listen to lies.
That's fabulous. That's just very special.
So I don't want to hear lies. And then they're like, too bad. What you're doing now. This is yesterday. You're watching this way into the future, and you can remember back then. Yeah. When we were like, oh, call on Mondays.
Have you?
And if we calling Lewis on Saturday on the phone. Oh yeah, I was thinking about calling
we'll call him next
all the
Saturday
people in the past
Lewis,
who had weekly days.
I'm calling you.
Oh yeah.
Use them on the phone because yesterday we called Dan.
Phone, but if you're on the phone,
we called Monday Dan on Monday.
It was
doing
refreshing. Thing in the past,
That's
and now
good.
you're in the future. But how far are you? Like,
how's he doing?
Immediately after this, probably.
He's doing very well.
Excellent.
He had his art walk show. Did you go to art walk?
I missed it this year.
And
boo hoo. Did you go?
Yeah.
It was
it good?
Here, it feels
it was the same.
In
good.
The past. And it's simpler. It's a simpler time. And now that your life and the world, mostly the world and society, is so complicated for you right now in the future.
Too complicated.
Back to a simpler time when we had it easy and
that was nice.
Things weren't as
complicated
as they are now. And remember, I'm remembering, and you can remember this in the future, that it's always that time, and to relish this past, the past, and
I relish the past. Hot dog
Bye.
Bye. All right, here's us today.
I relish the relish. Less rude.
Hi, future. Hi.
Hello.
It's us, the past. Hi, past.
Hello. Is that you, future?
It is. The bird's back here.
Future. Well, it's so nice to see you.
Thank you. Tuesday.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
2418.
You can't see us. What's it like in the future? Do you have self-driving cars? No.
I hope you're doing very well.
I am. Thank you.
World peace and
that's what you said last time.
Federal
separation.
Yeah, separation of powers, church and state.
Bye.
Thank you.
It's good to, I'm trying to keep these a little bit shorter because they kind of have been going real long.
Like 3-minute ones.
Some of the older ones have been long, so I've been cutting them down so we can go faster and get through them.
That's good, yeah. Because then you're scrolling too much.
Yeah, for a while I was trying to watch like all of them every day, but now we have several weeks of them, so it's not really too possible.
Messages to the future. Like a time capsule.
One of these, it's like we're doing this time capsule thing even though we're taping these days every single day.
Yeah.
And then we have this like internal program. I feel like it's like the program of the program is these little tapes. So like I'm doing this part every day, this little taping under this tape deal.
Totally.
And we also have all these messages from from last year that I'm trying to catch up on too. We can take a look at a couple of these too. And there are about 8 minutes left today. Did you go see those windows and stuff? All the broken windows?
Oh yeah, I did. Did you?
Yeah, I didn't hear about it until last night. I was here on doing the program. We're in downtown Olympia, and that's where a lot of I guess it was like one of the major cities that got Mayday things happen.
Yeah. Wow.
My father actually sent me a text message, and he's like, "Is everything okay? Are you in danger?" I said, "No. Why? Why would I be in danger?" And he said there's riots and stuff. So.
Would he have come down to save you? That would have been nice. Would he have arrived with an axe and
no,
protected you from harm?
I'm not
axe wielding.
I think maybe if anything was like that, he would have called the authorities or something, been like, there's danger. But I think he was just like saying, "Are you okay or not?" But I was okay. I'm not too worried about that stuff. I think personally I'm okay.
Yeah.
But
they didn't hit my house, thankfully.
Nor mine. But I walked around last night about 9 o'clock after everything was done, or maybe it was more like 10 or 11, but just to survey the damage, and there was the police at every place that the windows had been broken. The police were still there at 11 o'clock. Maybe they're guarding because they were like worried that people were going to come back or something. And I walked around and kind of took a look at everything, and I was getting, they're like, "What are you walking around here for?" But I was just, taking a look. But they're all guarding that place, and they broke a bunch of windows. And this is what I always have to say about people that break windows and do this stuff at the surface level, is that the people who you're trying to affect are so far beyond the physical stores. Oh, they're stucco. The corporate fat cats, they're sitting in high towers watching janitors clean up your windows.
Yeah.
And you break a window, and then the janitors and the window pane.
Yeah.
Is it blue collar?
Yeah.
Blue collar laborers.
I mean, for some of the small businesses downtown, the cost of replacing those windows is sizable, and I wonder. I mean, if what people are doing, and because it's like, are you trying to drive businesses out of downtown? Is that what you want? That's what I'm wondering.
All they did, that I saw, was break the windows of major corporations, except for maybe Olympia Federal.
Yeah, that's not a major bank, really.
The people seem to have been targeting Olympia Federal recently for some reason.
Huh.
I don't know why, but they were protesting outside of that place.
Yeah.
But mostly it was like Starbucks and like the banks that where windows were broken at. Because I was kind of looking, and like all the local places, they didn't get the windows broken. But still, breaking the windows is not an effective way to get at corporations. And maybe you're just trying to show your outrage or something.
I guess they'll have their day in court, from what it sounds like.
But
maybe today.
You're mostly affecting janitors and window installers and 9-to-5 employees who are like they have to, they're people who are working there and trying to make a living, just working for these big corporations, and they have it set up so that the only thing that you can affect them with is at the lowest level, and if you want to affect them majorly, you're going to have to do something legally, or at least get them in the tower. You're going to have to go to the tower or something, and not that I promote that, but the local.
Speaking of laws and stuff like that, and justice, and I heard a story that there is a guy in prison, and he was flooding his cell, so they cut the water off to his cell and didn't turn it back on, and he died.
Oh no!
Yeah, this happened recently, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't give him water in a glass?
No, I guess not. According to the news story, for 7 days.
Where did he poop?
Don't know. He died of dehydration, though.
That's a horrible way to die.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's bad. That seems like it should be happening all the time, but that's all they have, I guess. I saw some like scary documentary about people or about solitary confinement and stuff, and all they have in that room is a toilet, so sometimes they back it up.
Yeah. What is the 160324?
That is March 24th, 2016.
Yeah. Why are we watching that tape right now?
We're trying to catch up to the modern times.
Okay, so this is
These are the commercials from last year.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
325, and we're on 5/2 now.
Oh yeah, it's May. It's May Day.
2nd of May.
All right. Well, we'll look at these later.
Spring is in full swing. The weather forecast is for 75 degrees tomorrow, possibly 80 on Thursday. That is hot.
Oh, too hot.
Potentially near record level heat.
Too hot, if you ask me.
That is hot. I mean, really hot. Hot. After a not so hot winter. Also, I went to the ocean the other day, and the water was warm. It was warmer than I was expecting. Usually it's freezing, frigid cold, but it was not. It was definitely warmer than I was expecting. So
You went into the ocean?
I waded in up to about my calf level, midway up my lower leg.
I heard that the homeless people were fighting the protesters too.
I heard that homeless people threw bricks at the protesters. I did hear that.
So it
on
ended
the
up,
news. I heard that on the news.
Oh yeah.
That would suck to get hit with a brick, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. I wonder if I got on the news because as I was walking around at 11 o'clock, I was like, I saw a news camera and I ran behind it and was doing this kind of thing, just trying to get on the news.
Yeah.
So I might have been on the
You
news.
very well might have.
We can see. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I'd like to see that.
But there was a lot of news people down here.
That's cool.
I heard that Olympia made national lists or something.
Yeah.
So be nice to each other, really.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't like capitalism, then talk about it. You know, be a good neighbor.
Go if you don't like capitalism, go to. I mean, I guess sign holding's a little bit better than those things, but keep supporting local businesses and that's I think the correct way to go about it. Hey, there it is in the show.
There it is. Howdy ho. Ho ho ho. Howdy.
Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday.
Thank you for being you.
We're on every night 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV Channel 22. YDHWM.com. Check it out.
Uh-oh, that looks bad.
360-364-384. Call me a message. Get on TV.
Don't breathe the stinky exhaust fumes. Don't even breathe the non-stinky exhaust fumes.
YDHWM. Check it out. That's our address. 109 State Avenue, number 3.
Yeah.
Graham. It's a good song. Yeah.
Ooh.
TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, Selfspot.com, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
Sure.
Viewers and listeners that you are watching, thanks. Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Bye.